Okay, fine. So today we're going to use these tables for our reporting and dashboard purpose. So this is customer, this is category, this is employees, order details, and this is orders, product, suppliers, shippers and suppliers. Okay, so in the real time enterprise also, the data comes in a different level of data. Like it can be customers data, it can be orders data, it won't be like a single file. Okay, so here we do for practice purpose one or two excel sheets, but in real time scenarios the data comes from different sources. Like it can be excel, it can be csv files, it can be oracle database, it can be notepad, like so many databases. So but we have to be know how we do the cleansing the data and the shaping the data and modeling the data. Okay, so that we're going to discuss today. So I'm going to open Power BI. Okay, this is the first interaction with the Power BI, right? So now, so I'm going to load that data. Okay, the first we have to go to get data, click on get data, Excel workbook. Okay, so the data name is set data. It is desktop. Let's see what they make it. Data set. Okay, so this one. Okay, just open. So this is the sheets available in that excel sheet, right? This all the sheets. Okay, so you can see here, you can observe from customer to customer sheet is there. So you can see here customer sheet. Okay, if you see the data, you can see customer id, you can see here customer id, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, country. You can see here the same columns. Okay, you can see same columns. Same way. So customer table, categories, I can see categories. So these are all tables, guys. Okay, so each table contains some information. Okay, so it's related to information. So I'm loading required tables. So this sheet 1, sheet 2 not required for me because the data can be different. See, I don't want this, I don't want, I want shippers and suppliers. Okay, so here category table contains like category id, category name, description of the product. Okay, and customer table contains customer id, customer name, contact name, address, the details. Okay, so the each table contains its own information. Okay, like we are in India, example I'm saying. So the in India citizenship, the government offices are there. Okay, so which maintaining Indian citizenship, so they will have the information like complete data level, like in India how many people staying. Okay, how many foreigners are staying, the high level information they will have. If they come in depth level, the state wise information, how, what is the state wise economy, what is the population of each state. Okay, so they will divide, right? India is one, under India some states are there, under the state districts are there, under the districts mandals are there, right? So that information level, so they will divide. Okay, the information they will divide like the respective department, they will maintain the corresponding information like that. The categories contain some information which is give some detail level information. The customer data contains the customer data information. The employee data contains the employee data information. Order details, who order the product, that information belongs to order details. Orders is like from outside I am getting some orders, so that information. Product, I have the product, so that product information. So shipper, so the shipping details. Okay, so where make some parcel to through one courier, right? That is called shipper. Okay, so some speed express, these are the couriers. Okay, through that I'm doing my product shipping. Supplier, someone supplier, like there, like Amazon also kind of supplier, Flipkart also and kind of supplier based on my order. So someone supplying one product to me in online or through retail, so they are the suppliers. Okay, so this all about this data. So I'm loading this data into Power BI. Okay, just load. So once you load the data, it will show in each sheet how many rows are there. Okay, rows nothing but the combination of information, the data level information. Okay, I show you how the rows look. You can see here I have loaded the data. So in the customer table I have 91 rows. Okay, 91 rows loaded. You can see here I didn't close it, I'll keep it like that. So you can see here in customer table 91 rows, right? So 92 it's showing here, the count is 92. Okay, but 91 in the sense except this header. Okay guys, except this header, with along with the header I'm counting these rows, so that it's showing 92. But Power BI except this rows it's counting, so 90 in 92 minus 1 is 91, right? So that is how. 1 minute. Okay, fine. So got it guys. So here the customer table 92, the total count, but Power BI showing 91. Okay.
Imran,
Yes. Yes, please.
your screen is not showing, Imran. Meanwhile, disconnected actually. You have to share the screen again.
Okay. Is present now, all of you?
Um,
Yes, Imran.
Okay. It's just got disconnected or in middle.
Yes, 3 minutes disconnected, Imran.
Okay. Fine. So you guys seen right? I loaded this data in Power BI.
Yes, Imran.
Okay, fine. See here, the customer table loaded, 91 rows loaded. Here categories 8 rows, employees. So it will show the complete data information. Okay. So here is showing order details, rows loaded, 2 errors. Okay, we'll see the 2 errors. Okay, this also very important guys. Loading very easy data is fine. Okay, but while we facing some issues, we should understand what is the issue here. Okay, view errors. I click on view errors. Okay, so where we got the error? Fine, so it's gone. Fine, the data loaded here. Okay, the category is customer all data. Okay, this is the data, right? This is the data that. Okay, so the complete data I loaded into Power BI. Now the first step. So I can say Power BI performs ETL activities. Okay, ETL activities. So what is ETL here? ETL in the sense I extract the data, right? Get in through the get data help. I just extract the data. Okay. After that I do transform, ETL. Okay, you can see here. So I'm doing Okay, extraction. So I'm just loading data into Power BI. Okay, transform. Transform in the sense, so it changes, right? Required format, like changes in required format in the sense I want some transformations, like I have a date column. In the date column I want to get individual months. From that date column I should make some information like month, week, quarter individually. Okay, so by using with that one column I can create multiple columns based on the date, that date column. Okay, that changes, like I have separately first column, last column, like a first name, last name in the individual column. I'll make these two columns as a one column. Okay, kind of. Okay, extraction, transform, load. Okay, so this data I'm maintaining in Power BI, right? So that data is nothing but a load. Okay, loading to Power BI for reporting purpose. Okay, so this is all about extraction, ETL. Okay, extraction, transform, load. Okay, complete data loading to Power BI for reporting purpose. Okay, so you can see here, so I just loaded the data, so extraction part done, right? Extraction part done. Now I'm going to do transformation part. Okay, this is very important, guys. Okay, extraction, transform, load. Okay, ETL. So I just did extraction layer. Now I'm going to do transform. So what is transform here? So before that I save this file. Okay, just save, apply changes. Apply changes in the sense, so far I didn't save. Okay, it's a fresh file, so I'm going to apply in the sense, so this all of tables I have added to Power BI, right? So this changes. Okay, so far I applied some changes here, that up changes, just apply. So I'm going to share in Power BI folder on desktop, that is second class. Fine, I loaded that. So just close it. This is a before yesterday file it is. Okay, this also old file, just close. Fine, so this is a fresh file. So we extract the data into Power BI, that data available here. Now, so to transform the data, where I have to go? Anybody? To transform my data, where I have to go? Which option I have to select here? Yesterday we discussed. Anybody?
Transform data.
Correct, this option. Okay, just click on transform data. Here you can see transform data. Yes. Okay, now you can see this all available tables. So this column belongs to this. Okay, guys, I already discussed you, this is the column, this is the row. Okay, the combination of rows and columns nothing but a table. Okay, now whatever changes I apply for this table, for this customer table, okay, these changes will recorded here. Okay, it's very important. So this is raw data, means the data coming from the source. Without changing this data, it looks like this. Okay, if I do changes, if I apply any transformation on this table, the steps will record here. remember this. Okay, it's very important because you don't know how many tables have been added. So I can go this Excel sheet. I take any simple one. Okay, you can see here I'm in shippers. Okay, the shipper ID, shipper name, phone number I have. Okay, I'm going to Power BI. So this is the one shipper, right? You can see here this three. Okay, this three columns available. So I do some changes here, like I want to take the phone number only 5559831. I don't want 503. Okay guys, it's understanding, right? So from source table I am getting this three columns data for shipper tables. Okay, my requirement is I don't want this 503, I want only these numbers. Okay, from every row. Okay, so what I do, so far I didn't done any steps here, I didn't apply any steps here. You can see here I didn't. Okay, so once I start any adding column or doing anything, so the steps will add here. Okay, now I just do, I just select here. You can add column from here also. Okay, to create with help of this column only I can build one more new column. Okay, if there is no column here, the phone number, I can't do any other activity on top of that. Okay, on existing data only we do transformations, guys. Okay, without the data we can't do anything. Okay, I the column available here, on top of this column only I am expecting some new column with this data. Okay, so I have the column with the phone number. With this phone number only I'm doing some changes in required format. Okay, that we'll see how we do. Just right click here, so duplicate column. So okay, I made a duplicate column here. I'll give just rename. Okay, just double click, it can rename. Okay, and guys, so ABC in the sense here string, right? The shipper ID, you can see the numbers. Okay, this is also very important. This is a header, column headers. Okay, yes guys, any doubts? Someone unmuted, so. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm in query editor. Okay, if I click on query editor like a transform data, it opens in a power query editor. Okay, now I just taken this column as a duplicate column. Just double click, and guys, I was discussing about this headers. Okay, shipper ID is a number, is fine. Okay, shipper name is a text, right? Is nothing but a string ABC. The phone number, it should be numeric, right? So it's showing, is taking ABC. I don't want like that. Okay, just go give number. Okay, whole number. Error. Why? Because the character here it's taking open bracket and close bracket, right? So that it's considering as a text. Okay, replace correct. Okay, so whatever changes I do, you can see here, guys, you can observe here thoroughly. So I just duplicated this phone column, so you can see duplicated column here. Okay, if I do an into mark, if I close an into mark, the duplicate column gone. Okay, the original column is this. Okay, I'm just trying to make this column as a duplicate, and I don't want this 503, I want only this. So I'm building in a new column. Okay, just duplicate. So I'm keeping original column as it is. So I'm taking duplicate column, I'm giving a number, phone number. I'm just giving a phone number. No, I want this 5559831. Okay, I don't want this 503. Just right click, sorry, select this, right click, transform. Okay, trim, click on trim. So here trim in the sense, so how many characters you want, how many numbers you want, like that. Okay, so trim text, the options, sort, text filters begins with okay. So this advanced level filters, I just do here, right click, just select a main header, right click. So there is a change type, percentage, type transform, no, this is not working for this split. Okay, split column by position. Okay, just click the position I give, like so. Here the position is a space. Okay, just give a space, else count the numbers here, 1 2 3 4. I think it's a 5. Okay, just click OK. See, it's gone, right? So from the position I am removing this 5. So here you can count here 1 2 3 4 5. So here closing is a right bracket, till there the place is a 5, so I given a 5, so that except 5 is taking rest of numbers. Okay, so this is what I am doing, some transformations here. Okay, so this is how your requirements come, guys. So they will give some data like this. I don't want this complete number, I want from that number to number. Okay, and sometimes email IDs also comes, like Imran at the rate of capgemini.com, for example. I don't want Capgemini, I want only my name. My requirement is like that. Okay, so I do some transformation. You can do here in a query editor, just click on the part which you want to do some transformations, right click. Okay, here you can copy the data, but copy paste under we won't use here. So we just duplicate, because this is versional phone number. Okay, this is versional. I want to maintain versional column as it is. Okay, because I want the data like that only. So I'll just made it duplicate. On duplicate I do my changes as required format. Okay, if something goes wrong also, no problem, I just cancel here. Okay, you can see here, first I duplicated this phone column, that you can see here, duplicated column. After that I rename this header, right? So that rename header, the column, trim text. Okay, the trim text I applied, but it's not working out. Okay, after that split column by position, that only made me to get this format. Okay, that's it. So this is how we do the transformation on raw data. Now, so I did some transformation. I go individually each table if any transformations required or what. Okay, so this is a column customer ID, customer. First, guys, in any Power BI development environment, the main thing is, first we have to analyze the data. Okay, you have to check the data, whether the data is clean or not. Okay, clean in the sense, see, when I loaded the data, by default this header is coming like customer ID, customer name. Okay, but you have to check this headers. By default the Power BI found and search what type of data type it is. Okay, data type is nothing but is a number or a string. Okay, if it is a number, 1 2 3. Okay, if it is string, ABC. Okay, so here address is there, the city. Okay, the city, the postal code. Okay, the country. Okay, so if it is clear, no worries, no issues. Go and category. So the category it is a number, string. Okay, fine, this also looks fine. Sometimes your columns comes here, okay, instead of this row the columns comes here, so we have to promote this header, this that column as a header. Okay, that changes you have to observe. Okay, because here data is a matter, so until unless your data not clean, you won't get your required of reporting output. Okay, so this also looks fine. Order details, so order details is a 123 order id. Okay, so guys, here one thing, in real time in any database there is a two types of tables. One is a dimension table, one is a fact table. So what is the dimension table? So you can see here customer is customer details is there. You can see dimension table in the sense, on this customer id I having this customer name, contact name, address, city, okay, postal code, country. Okay, I can say this is a dimension table. Agree? I can say this is a dimension because it's providing some information about that customer. Okay, and moreover it looks like completely in string. Okay, so many string values, text values, so like country, postal code, city, address, like this. Okay, so I can say this is a dimension table. So you just tell me what is categories table here. Is it dimension table or fact table?
It's a fact table.
How?
There's only customer ID,
Mhm.
category name, and description.
No, this is also dimension table. Okay,
Absolutely.
so here category id is, yes, in dimension tables also numbers comes but very few like this. Okay, because to identify this category name it's need one number, right? Okay, so category is a 1 2 3 is a kind of orders. Okay, so that the number here, but if you see the main content, category name, description, it's completely giving some product information, right? So it's nothing but a dimension table. So in dimension table it's moreover it will give detail level information of data like any product or any subject. Okay, I'm going to employee table. So this one, is it dimension or fact? Anybody? So by seeing the table itself we have to identify first whether it's
Dimension.
dimension table, correct? Okay, so you can see here last name, first name, birthday, photo, note. Okay, so see, you can see it's presenting some data information. Okay, so this is a dimension table. Okay, if a birthday is means it's giving some information about that customer details, right? It's giving some detail. So dimension table nothing but it will give detail level of information, okay, about the table. I'm going to order details. Now tell me, is it dimension table or fact table?
Fact table.
This is fact table. Okay, so always the fact tables represent with the more numerical number. You can see here order id, product, quantity, column 5. Okay, so many it is, you can see here. See guys, okay, so this is a order details table which is fact always present with the numerical numbers, more numerical numbers. So order id is there here also, order id, sorry, order details id table column, ordered id column, product id column, quantity. Okay, so I'm going to orders here. So this is also fact table guys. So in first thing, while you want to become a reporting developer you should understand the data first. Okay, whether it is a dimension table or a fact table, then only you can do some activities. Okay, so this is also fact table because this is order id, customer id is presenting with the numbers. Okay, now I can see what is this order id and customer id, employee id, order date, shipper id. Okay, individually I go, and product. So is this fact table or dimension table guys? Tell, is this fact table or dimension table?
Dimension only.
This it's mixed with fact and dimension. Okay, you can see here is a product ID, product name, and it's giving shipper ID, category ID, unit, and price also. Okay, if you are finding any numeric value like a price or unit or supplier like numerical numbers more, okay, it comes under fact. Okay, but you have to understand there is a relation between fact and a dimension, guys. Okay, so dimension tables, for example, I'll give you an example. I have a product. The product contains the information like, so product information like mobile. Okay, in dimension table what mobile ID like I'll create a table here. I'll create a table. So this is one table. I can say it's a dimension table. Okay, so this is this product information, product ID, product ID, product name, color. Okay, I'm just giving this information. Okay, now product ID is 10, product name is phone, color is black. Okay, so this is my dimension table. Okay, this is very important. One more product is there. The product ID is a 20. Okay, a 20, and the phone product is a TV, color is white. Okay, in dimension table, guys, always dimension table contains unique information. Okay, that is called primary key. Okay, dimension table contains always primary key. Primary key in the sense as a single record which is calculated with the multiple records, which is interaction with the multiple fact transaction data. Okay, so this is a 30. I give, for example, I am giving P10 is a product with a product code always start with that product first letter, this. Okay, so this is a laptop. So I'm showing you how real-time data load in dimension and tables. Okay, laptop, and the color is gray. Okay, so this is my dimension table because it's presenting product information. Okay, the product ID is here P10, the name is phone, the color is a black. Okay, now I have a fact table. Okay, fact table nothing but transaction tables, transaction table. Okay, dimension table nothing but a detail table, product detail. Okay, detail table. So here product like whenever the customer orders the product, okay, in online or retails, whatever it is, how the data store means, first, for example, I am ordering something in online, the phone number, this one. Okay, so first the request goes to customer. So what, which phone is looking. So one product can buy multiple customers, right? Agree? One product can buy with multiple customers, correct, guys? So here this I can say transaction table, which is fact. So I'm giving product ID, price, color, cost, date of. Okay, so product ID, what is a product ID? So here the product ID is a P10. Okay, the price is 10,000, color is black, cost is 9,000, 01/01/2022. Okay, so this is my purchase date. Okay, and so here I'll give series number. So it's a 1. Okay, the same product again can buy with the other customer, right? The same product also can buy with other customer, the same. 2, the product is a P10. Price by that time can be 10,500. Okay, color I can discuss like black, because black only available here. Black. Cost that time 9,500. 02/01/2022. So you can see here the data can be duplicate. Okay, because the product ID can repeat, but the product ID here, the product only single product. So I can say this is a primary dimension table, always primary key. Okay, fact table always foreign key, guys. Foreign key in the sense is a reference of this table. Okay, so remember, the fact tables contains the information with the numerical values and duplicate data. Fact table and dimension table, it will maintain unique records like one product ID. It will maintain with one product ID. In the fact table, it will maintain the duplicate information like I am the customer, I can buy one phone like Samsung. Okay, the Samsung is only one product, can buy with multiple customers. So how many customers are buying this product, that many records created here. Okay, it won't create here, it will create here, because once the customer place order, it will go and check in this dimension table. Okay, in this dimension table what information is available, like black color phone is available, that black color phone, once if I order, that transaction information store in a fact table. Okay, so here in the fact duplicate record, so only in real time the fact table data is very huge, dimension table data is very less. You can see here. So I said the dimension table is less data. Okay, with the unique records, the fact table contains duplicate data with more data tables. Okay, you can see here the customer, you can see. So what is records here in the customer table? 92. If you go in order details, okay, see the count is 521. Always the numerical records are more. Okay, the fact table always big, in real time also fact table always is big, very big. Okay, but in dimension it's give, you can see here the product. See, I just selected the product here, you can see how many products it is. 78, the count is 78. So see, you can see the product always unique, guys. In dimension table, all product is always same, it won't be duplicate. Okay, but in dimension table, because why in fact table data is duplicate, because that one product can be buy with multiple like buyers, right? So that the product is a duplicate. Okay, but the dimension table maintain unique product, so that the dimension table data is very low. Okay, very less, you can say. Understand, guys? Any doubts? So now you understand difference between a fact and dimension. Okay, is it clear? Any doubts? If you have doubts,
No.
please say. Is it clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So what is the fact here? What is the fact?
Fact in the sense transaction table.
Transaction table, and which key it contains?
Primary key.
Foreign key.
No, foreign key. Okay, foreign key in the sense duplicates data. Okay,
Yes.
so on this one product, on this one single product, I can refer this many products, right? Correct. So P10 is a one product in dimension table. So I can see this one product how many times buyed from the customers, right? So it's a with this reference I can find the data here, right? So this is a primary key, only single record I have. With this single record I can identify this product how many times can buy with the customers. Okay, so this is the foreign key belongs to fact table, primary key belongs to dimensions table. Okay, I show you how we fetch the data. Okay, so in real time the dimension tables also comes, fact tables also come. Okay, so fact tables I can say transaction information, dimension table I can say detailed information, which give the detailed level of information about this product. Okay, I told you we made the joins between this primary key like in the fact tables and dimensions tables. Okay, so on which scenario I can make join here? Anybody? Between these two tables I and which key I can do?
Product ID and if primary key also product ID.
Yeah, on product ID and product ID I do. So I can say is a one to many relationship, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is one and here many, right? Duplicate records are many. So one to many relationship I build between these two tables. Okay, so I build the relationship between detail like a dimension table and fact table. In real time also the same we apply. Okay, I am going to show now. All these tables are there, so each table contains this key. So I'm in transformations, right? So fine, so I just analysis my data, so the data is clear. Now I'm going to build data modeling. Okay, just close this, so it asks to save. Yes, excuse me guys. Fine. Now so this is modeling. Okay, now I loaded data from here, I did some transformations in transform data. Now I want to see, I want to build relation between these tables. Yes, the tables are individual, right? I want the data in one place. You can see guys, for example I'm going to modeling tab here. So I think automatically relationship build, see, build relation has been built here. Please run key. So I'm just placing this to show you guys. Don't get scared by seeing this. Okay, it's very simple if you understand. The concept is very important, so that I'm explaining. Okay, see this many tables I loaded in Power BI. So the Power BI intelligence automatically build a relationship. Okay, in order details you can see. Okay, so in order details I have some columns here. Okay, I go and check. Okay, if any disturbance like this guys, if you are not finding any row like header names here, you have to go and check in source data. So my source data is this, the table name is order details, right? Go and check order details. So simply I'm getting some rows here, so this all is okay, so that it's creating here. Okay, don't take serious because in middle I'm loading the data, right? So that here also it's adding some columns. Okay, so if I don't want these columns, where you go and just remove, we can remove this also, no issues. Okay, so order details, so this all columns, right? You can delete this. Okay, just select on three buttons are there, right? Three dots more, delete from model. Okay, so the columns whichever you don't want, just delete from the model. Okay, because these columns are simply unnecessary columns, so I don't want that columns. Okay, so delete from model. Imagine this column not required for my requirement, so that I'm removing. Okay, I don't want this also. There's 3 dots here. Delete from the model option. Keeping data also waste of time right here, like unnecessary columns, so that every option available everywhere. Okay, but you have to know, just do right click and check, see, you will understand. Okay, this option are available, so in 3 dots, delete from model. Okay, now, so I removed unnecessary columns from order detail. This column should not appear in modeling tab now. See guys, gone right? Got it? Now I'm just keeping side. So Power BI automatically build the relationship between these two tables. Okay, I can see the thread one to many. This is a product. You can see guys, I told you one to many. This product information contains some detail level information, right? So I can see here, if I click on product ID, the relationship build, and you can see here one to many, correct? This product contains one single record, but this order details contain many records. Got it guys? See the relationship between these two tables. Product ID on this product ID, but one to many relationship. Why? Because as I explained, in dimensions table, the data contains in product information, like in dimension table, one product can be buy with so many customers, so that product repeated in order details. This order details I can say fact table, this product I can say dimension table. Okay, you can see many to many. Now, so the relationship between these two tables, order details and the product details. Now you can see there is a relation between other tables also. You can check. You can check what relationship build. Getting guys why this data model? Because I want to know clear picture on my product, how many customers buy my product, who supplied this product, on which date to which date this product has delivered. Okay, how many products returned from my store, how many damaged products, like that. Okay, so the data won't store in single table. Okay, the data moves from different place to different positions, right? So that this many tables we got. Okay, else the single table, yes, if it is single table, it's very easy to do reporting, but it's not single table, and we're not going to deal with a single table in real time also. Okay, there are so many tables comes in picture. Okay, I can say he's my customer. Okay, he orders the product, in online. Once he places the order in online, that product based on this product list. Okay, so he chooses the product from this product ID. Okay, in product table, so once he places on this product, the customer details store in this table, the product details store in this table, and the product details stored in this table, and what type of category it is, that table, that data stored in this table, the product who supplying to that customer, that supplier details. Okay, and what type of order it is. Okay, on which date the order happened, that date, and what is the details about that employee. okay, and this, okay. And shippers, how the transport is on bike or flight or train or bus, okay, the shippers. Okay, so this all about data. Getting, guys, any doubts here why this many tables we are getting in real time scenarios? Any doubt? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, Imran.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, fine. See, you can see the relationship happened between the employee to orders also, from orders to here. So each table contain joins here. So I can see here the relationship between employees and orders. See, one employee orders many orders. You can see star in the sense all, many, one to many. Star in the sense many records. One means one unique record. And from orders to, there is a relation between shippers. You can see here the relation. So here shippers one, the orders is many. Okay, the next I can see here the customer one orders many. You can see here the relationship. You can see. And if you want to change the relationship between these tables, okay, if you want to change, so automatically the relationship built here, right? Just double click on this arrow mark. Okay, you can see here, this is very important, guys. If by mistake the joints happen, the relationship happened between these two tables by mistake, like there is a order id, there is also order id, so the relationship built, but the data is a different. You found the data is a different between, because the data also matters to join the tables, right? Here also employee id should be there also employee id should be there. The employee id, if it is here 101, there also 101, okay. That is the case here while doing the modeling and relationship between tables. Okay, I just double click here. By default the Power BI build the relationship between two tables, right? I have to cross check whether the table which build relationship by default in Power BI, whether it's correct or not. I can see here, this is our order tables, this is a product tables. I can see product ID here 11 42 72, here the product ID 123. See, here also product ID is the name, here also product ID is the name, so that this product ID made build relationship on this product ID. But this is also number, this is also number, but whether this 11 available here, no. 42 available here, no. Okay, let's see. Now the relationship between category and products, I can double click here. I can see whether the data is matching. So here category ID belongs to products, here category ID belongs to category. You can see the category ID here, the category ID here. Yes, this is fine. So here 1 1 1 1, okay. So the relationship happened, the relationship you can see many to 1, okay, many to 1, okay. So the relation built between these two tables, 1 to many. The information is correct which is built between this table, products to category. Cancel. So each table I go and check whether this data is valid or not. So now I check between products and suppliers. Double click. You can see here, this is a product table and supplier tables. If you want to make relationship between these tables to different table, you can select here. It will show how many tables are available, on which table you want to make the relationship also it will show, okay. So I don't want to make relationship between on product to this supplier, okay, because this supplier ID is a different, that supplier ID is different. Just imagine, but it's whatever is taking, it's correct here. Supplier ID, supplier ID. And the Power BI is very powerful intelligence tool, because it won't look on only this customer id. I mean the not only on header, it will check the number also. Okay, on this number also it will check whether it's matching with other tables or not, then only it will build a relationship. If by mistake build, because it's a machine knows what to do, it do as per the command. Okay, if by mistake happens, we can make the changes also. Okay, so I don't want to build relationship between these product tables and the supplier tables, so that I can change table here. Okay, I can go to employee. So here the employee id, I want to build a relationship between on this supplier id and employee id. Okay, just check like this. Okay, so the relationship build. Okay, so why I want to relationship build like this between. So I thought this supplier id belongs to this employee id, so I just made the relationship. But columns can be different in tables, guys. Columns can be different in tables, but the information also you should look whether it's right column for the joining that other tables or not. Okay, I don't think so this supplier id is correct to this employee table, but I don't want. Okay, just uncheck, else uncheck. Okay, go to suppliers. Okay, this is a supplier id, this is a supplier id, I made the join. Okay, just check. Okay, so this is how. And one more, and there is a relation between these customers and orders. Just double click, you can see the customer id belongs to orders table, the customer id belongs to customers. You can see here customer id 908134. Okay, you can see 123. Okay, so if it is right data, if it is a respective data between these two tables, you can join these tables. Okay, so this all about modeling part, guys. Okay, why I need this modeling? I told you the CEO wants to see the complete information in one place. Okay, he wants to check how many orders I'm getting, how many customers are there for my company, how many products I'm selling each day, how many supplies belongs to my company, how many profit, how much profit I'm getting, how much my budget. Okay, and what is the total location of my products and my company information, how many transports, like in how many ways I'm supplying the product to the customer. Okay, there's so much of information. When the information was maintaining individually, the tables was individual, right? When the information maintaining individually, that product is individual. When I want to make it as a one place information, like I want to check from where the product is placed, from where to where it's dispatched, what time is dispatched. Okay, so when I was thinking as my role as a single role, like I'm just a courier boy, I'm taking the product from my warehouse, like someone placed the order, so my boss to ask me to uh, just dispatch this order to the customer, like any guy. So I just take from that product from the store, I go and deliver. My job is just deliver. Okay, so I'm the just a shipper. I don't know from where the product is coming and going. I don't know. I want salary. I'm working for as a courier boy. Okay, and order details. Someone getting the request from the customer. So I just ordering the phone. Okay, so he's responsible to supply that product. So somehow he'll call to someone. So I got the order, so and so place. I just want to dispatch this order for the customer. So someone available to do that work, so they will do. So the individual job here. Every person doing individual job. But when I comes in reporting side, I want to see the complete individual information in one place as a report. I want to check how many orders I'm getting in one day. Okay, which product selling every day in good item. Okay, how many customers return the product, Okay, how many customers got damaged product, how many customers place with new order which is dispatched as a damaged item. Okay, how many customers paying on time payment or cash on delivery. Okay, how many customers are getting the date delay, like I order the product on Jan 1st, but I supposed to get on 5th, but I got 10th, so it delayed, right? So such information, so I can make it in one place. So this all about modeling, guys. Okay, these individual tables are there based on key. Based on my requirements, I build a relation between these tables. Okay, I just made the relationship for my reporting. Okay, so going forward, I am going to do reporting and dashboard on this model only, on this tables only. Okay, so remember, so just do practice. I'm going to place this report for each mail id, like I'll place this excel sheets to the mail. You just pull out, like you just download and start the same. So I share this video in YouTube, you just watch and see. Okay, fine guys, any doubts?
No impact.
So all of you, is it clear the concept of modeling here?
Yes, Imran.
Okay, so the fact,
Yes,
the
Imran.
dimension, the fact and dimension is a relationship here. The fact table contains foreign key. Okay, the dimension table contains primary key. Okay, always dimension is a unique records it will maintain. Fact tables maintain duplicate record, because the customers can be duplicate. One product I'm selling in market with number of times, so that the product information can be repeat with a transaction table. Okay, so that's all about the modeling part today. So going onwards, we'll use the same tables for our development, so that I keep maintain this data and tables for this application. Okay, so this is data modeling part, guys. So once the data modeling done, I'm going to develop the report with these visualizations. Okay, so today what we discussed, we extract the data from the get data option. Once it is load, I did some transformation with the help of transform data. Once transformation is done, I build the data model. Okay, once my data model ready as per my requirement, I go and build the reports and dashboard as per customer needs. Okay, so it's all about today class. So upcoming class we'll discuss. Okay, fine guys,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Okay, Imran. Thank you.